Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to HemingwayLand.com, your source for quality, affordable, blah, blah, blah. Happy New Year. Happy New Decade, everybody. Hope you all had a great holiday. This is our obligatory Happy New Year video. Doing this separate from our weekly preview of new properties because I wanted to talk about some things. I wanted to talk about where we've been in 2019 and where we plan on going in 2020. So this will be short. Hopefully you guys will find this interesting. And hopefully you'll leave some feedback here on the YouTube because I'm going to be asking for your feedback here in this video. So here we go. First off, guys, we have, check this out, boom, our own Instagram page now. Yes, we're so hip. It only took us 3 years to get one of these. Nonetheless, you can come here. You can follow us here. You can see previews of new properties that we've got coming up, or just come and look at pretty pictures of properties. We figured, by the way, we get all these things professionally photographed. Maybe we should utilize that in some fashion. So there you go. Anyway, I hired a new employee, a transaction coordinator, a girl who's going to deal exclusively with sellers and notaries and title companies and things that I no longer want to deal with. And she has a social media background, and so she will be doing this in her free time. What fun! Anywho, point being, here on the Instagram, we've posted a couple things that are, like I said, a reflection on 2019, and I just kind of want to go over this with you guys. So, first one is this. In 2019, we have our stats up here, our stats. We listed 228 new properties in 2019. We sold 176 properties last year. And as far as money spent on acquisitions, it shook out to a little under $500,000. And I know somebody's going to ask me, how many total acres did you buy? I don't know. I don't calculate that. Whatever the case, a little under $500,000 in acquisitions. And it's always my goal to expand the business, to expand everything that we're doing here and be able to offer you guys even more great deals on properties. As far as diversity of inventory, I want to have, a diversity of acreage, price point, location. And I think as we go into 2020, not immediately, but, pretty soon within the year, that diversity of location is also going to translate into other states, other locations. Number one, feel free to leave some feedback here on the YouTube. If you're looking for land in a particular place, if there's a location in the country that you're really intrigued by, you don't want to buy land in New Mexico, but you're always checking out our YouTube channel, leave us a comment. Let us know where exactly it is. Is it Oregon? Is it Arizona? Is it Colorado? Is it whatever? That's number one. More to the point, however, that with all of this said, as I look at what we did in 2019, I know I want to expand on that. And in order to expand on that, that usually means money spent. So in the next slide here, what I say is that our goal in 2020 is to spend $1 million on acquisitions. And that's not doubling our acquisitions budget over the year. That's doubling it in the first 6 months. I want to, in the first 6 months of 2020, spend $1 million on property. So as we can really expand our inventory, in a given day in 2019, we'd have about 130 properties on the website at one time. I want to get that up to 250. I want to double the inventory that we've got. And I figure the best way to do that is to start spending even more money on property, not just in New Mexico, not just in Hawaii, but probably to accommodate that, pretty lofty goal, other locations. And by the way, just to be clear here, guys, we're not going to spend $1 million buying, 10 $100,000 properties or, 1,000 quarter-acre lots in Valencia County or something like that. This is, spending $1 million intelligently on the types of properties that I think you guys will be interested in. So these are the goals for 2020. More to the point, however, that all of this, I, of course, have to say this, all of this right here that happened last year could not be possible without you guys, without our loyal buyers and followers, subscribers, etc. And I particularly just want to take a moment to thank all the repeat buyers that we have, all the people who come back to us regularly and have bought more than one property in 2019. So that list includes Eric T., Chantel, Todd P., Earl R., Salvador and Regita, Nicole M., Ramon R., Sarah JPC, Karina and Jaime, Robert R., Mark S. Thank you to all of you. If there's anybody I missed, thank you to as well. But it's really nice to have people who come back time and time again to buy more properties or to recommend their friends buy properties from us. That is much appreciated. Anywho, also in 2020, it is my goal to get the website redesigned. Now, I think I may have said that last year. Here's the thing. In 2019, I interviewed a bunch of web designers, and it turns out The disembodied voice is a little extravagant with what he has in mind, and it costs a lot of money. And I am not a frugal person. I am not normally daunted by dollar figures, but the quotes I got from web designers are like, what? Really? Okay. Anywho, so we'll be doing little tweaks to the website throughout the year until we get the thing professionally overhauled. One of them here is that we now have the social media links up here. Feel free to follow us on wherever we're at. Number one. And number two, little things like this. We've got under how it works, I've now got a seller's disclosure up. Anybody who's thinking of buying property from us, please, take the time, read this over. This is not written by an attorney, but it's written by my inner attorney. There's a lot of CYA in here, but it's important stuff, and it's the kind of things that I find myself repeating over and over on the phone to people or explaining to buyers after they've purchased land. So I figured it best to put it in writing here on the website, etc. So little things like this, as well as some other things will begin to happen with the site, and it will evolve, we'll say, a little bit over the next few months, and then hopefully later in the year we'll get a complete overhaul. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, with all that said, again, I want to thank all the people who stuck with us over the month of December when I was not posting new content on the YouTube. Much appreciated, and thanks to all our new subscribers. I'll talk about that more in the weekly preview video. We're back. It's January. We got a bunch of new properties, and I think we're going to have a bunch more as the year goes on. Again, $1 million in acquisitions first 6 months. That's the goal. It's a very ambitious goal, but I'm looking forward to trying to accomplish it and to bringing you guys even more great deals on land. So again, please leave a comment for us if you have places in America that you're looking for to buy property. California, North Carolina, Delaware, I don't know. Let us know. Let us know what you're interested in. We'll start researching those markets and see what we can do. Anyway, thanks again, everybody, for watching. Again, Happy New Year, and look forward to doing business with you guys and hearing from you all throughout 2020. Thanks.